All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first ever integrated test flight of the Skylon Eagle Orbiter.
Range is green.
As you heard that from our range officer, the range is looking green so far. There is a
Weather
little
is
bit of
no.
cloud cover. There is a little bit of cloud cover today, but that shouldn't be too bad. There's no signs of rain, so we should be good.
Recovery vessels are setting up for booster recovery.
You're there from our range. Recovery vessels are ready for the boosters as it re-enters the Earth's atmosphere. We won't have telemetry of that.
Skylon Eagle crew are seated and ready for launch. Booster igniters are armed. Launch clamps are armed.
There you go. There, everything is readying up. Everything's priming up.
Weather is go.
I should mention that we don't have telemetry of the boosters as we don't have cameras for that yet. As it's still early development, but we'll have that in future launches.
Recovery vessels are setting up for booster recovery.
There, as you see, T-minus 3 minutes and 41 seconds. Everything looking good so far. You see the external tank venting there.
Beanie cap has retracted to launch position.
There you can see the beanie cap fully retracted to stay away from the rocket, because the one thing we don't want happening is for the rocket to hit it and causing a massive explosion, which we don't want happening. So
Crew access arm retraction.
You see there the crew access arm retracting.
Skylon Eagle is in launch position. Crew is seated and are ready for launch.
Surely you will hear from our astronaut crew that they'll be readying up in about a couple of seconds. So we'll be hearing from them in just a few minutes. Now, as I mentioned before, we won't have telemetry of the boosters landing into the sea because we don't have telemetry of that yet. So that will be upcoming in future launches.
Range weather looks good. Recovery weather looks good.
So we are going for range so far.
Skylon Eagle is in launch position.
Surely you'll be hearing from our astronaut officers. There you can see there a camera from the external tank looking down on the orbiter.
Crew is all ready for flight.
Copy all.
There you go. We have confirmation from our astronaut that everything is go and everything is
Hold on,
primed
countdown net. Hold on, countdown net. Go, no go, poll has begun. Crew, are you go for launch?
Systems are online and ready for flight.
Copy all. Everything else is ready for flight. We are go for launch. Let's launch Skylon Eagle. Skylon Eagle is transitioned to internal power.
There you have the call out that the transition of tunnel power has been completed. That means everything will now rely on Skylon and its hardware.
Final range checks are complete. Weather is go for launch.
There we go. Everything's been checked out for range. Weather is go for today's launch. So I'll be quiet for now and let you guys sit back, relax, and of course enjoy the test flight.
Skylon Eagle is in startup and is in countdown. FTS is armed for launch. T-minus 35 seconds and counting. All systems remain go at this time. T-minus 20 seconds. 15. Rofi ignition. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, engine ignition, 2, 1. booster ignition. And liftoff of Skylon Eagle.
There you see the beautiful views of Skylon lifting off the pad. What a sight to see of this rocket lifting off.
Vehicle is pitching downrange. Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
You see it pitching down.
All systems remain good. 40 seconds into flight.
There you see the lunar descending engines doing their work as they should do.
T plus 1 minute into flight, propulsion remains nominal, everything remains nominal. Vehicle is supersonic and passing through maximum dynamic pressure.
There you see our GoPro feed from our long selfie stick. You can see there the wind vortices passing through the entire rocket, which will be entering Max Q, which has already passed, I'm sorry. And
Commander, see me reporting avionic systems are good.
Copy all. We read here on the ground that they're performing well. Throttle down for max Q.
They hear the
Here,
avionics.
throttle up, no action required, DTDT. Coming up on side booster jettison. Avionic power and telemetry is nominal.
Next up is booster separation, which should be occurring shortly.
Engine performance is nominal. Abort range 1. Abort range 1. Propulsion remains nominal. Vehicle systems looking good.
Beautiful views down there from Earth as Skippy is pitching, which is very well.
Avionic power and telemetry is nominal. Side booster throttle down.
We should be passing through the Carman line eventually. I think we've already passed it actually.
Vehicle is past the Carman line, 100 kilometers up. Skylon Eagle, welcome to space.
There you heard the official call. We are in space.
Vehicle
And a massive
propulsion continues to be nominal at this time.
congratulations to the Skylon team doing their work.
Godspeed, Skylon.
And a massive congratulations to the Skylon astronauts for partaking in today's test flight. They're doing a really good job. Shortly will be now booster separation.
Avionic power and telemetry nominal.
Coming up in the next 2 minutes will be booster separation, which basically I should explain. The boosters will have separation motors on the nose cones that propel the booster back, and it will go. Oh, there we have booster separation.
Booster separation confirmed. Booster phase was nominal. Boosters performed well.
There will we say our farewell to the boosters doing their work, and you can see the shuttle doing.
Roll.
There's the orbital roll.
Avionic power and telemetry nominal. Vehicle systems remain nominal.
Vehicle communication systems are looking good.
We copy all. We can hear you amazing. What are G-forces like?
It's really good over here, and Godspeed, Skylon.
There you can see Skylon. Beautiful views from low Earth orbit. You can see the Earth down below, and Skylon holding up very nicely. After years of development, it's definitely well used.
Avionic power and telemetry nominal.
Now, next up will be the external tank separation. So what's going to happen is that the Skylon orbiter will have main engine cut off, and then 5 seconds after that will be the main separation away from the external tank. Then after that, the Skylon astronauts that operate the orbiter will do a 180 degree roll, so that they can say farewell to the external tank as it descends away from the shuttle. Sorry, it's Skylon.
Engine performance nominal. Avionic power and telemetry nominal. Engines are nominal.
We just got confirmation. You didn't hear that then, but we just got confirmation from our range safety officer that the
Issues with
boosters have
engine one.
splashed down.
We are seeing issues with engine one. We are seeing issues with engine one.
Looks like I have some trouble with the engines.
Engine one throttled down to half. Abort mode 2. Fire on the engine. We have a fire on the engine.
Oh dear. Things are not looking good for engine one.
ATO activated. Abort to orbit mode activated.
But two engines continue to burn as expected. So far, no other problems on the other two engines.
Avionic power and telemetry nominal. Other
So
than
far,
engine
nothing.
one, propulsion is nominal.
So far, the Porsche is doing really well. Even though one engine is burnt out, the other two are still kicking.
This is astronaut CB reporting that other engines are good, but engine 1 is not really in a good condition.
Engine one shutdown. Engine one shutdown confirmed.
So far, the other two engines is kicking off. They still got an equal propulsion level as to equivalent as to one engine, but that shouldn't happen.
Engine 2 and 3 throttle up to 108%. Two healthy engines remain firing on Skylon Eagle.
Now, coming up in the next minute or so, the main engines will cut off once it reaches parking orbit. Then comes the separation of the external tank from the Skylon orbiter.
Fuel rate going down a little. Fuel rate going down too much than expected. Still nominal though.
There we have separation from the external tank.
Separation confirmed. Nominal orbital insertion.
Astronaut CB reports farewell.
As the actual astronauts say farewell to the external tank for doing its job, and fantastic congratulations to the Skylon astronauts doing their job, and the Eagle orbiter doing its job as well. There you see the 180-degree orbit roll to say goodbye to the external tank. Of course, there
Skylon
will be
Eagle.
some photos later.
Skylon Eagle is in orbit.
There you have confirmation that we are in orbit.
Orbit 108 by 108. Excuse me. 508 by 517.
You see the external tank maneuvering its course to re-enter the Earth. It will take around an hour or so, but eventually it will splash down into the ocean of... Oh, it turns out our acquisition of signal is near Key West.
Yep. Key West acquisition. Crew, how was the ride up?
It's good. It's looking good right up here, and I'm just happy to be here in space.
We copy all. Hope you enjoyed the ride. Everything looked amazing.
See
From down on the
beautiful
ground,
views.
minus engine 1.
So you can see the beautiful views of the Skylon orbiter from the astronaut's POV. Beautiful views from orbit.
Fuel bleed lines have opened. Lock stomp has started.
I will go quiet for a bit due to taking in the beautiful views, so I'll be quiet for a bit.
Avionic power and telemetry is still nominal. Lock stomp has stopped. Fuel levels are now at nominal levels, and we have the payload bay door opening. We will be back for re-entry in a week. Thank you for joining. Everything went successful today. See you back here in a week for re-entry.